Right, so gameplay. This is for the first level. So you have these falling spikes here. You have to time it and try to get in between them. And the first row spawn constantly, and the second row spawn in chunks of 3. If you position yourself properly, there we go. And wait for the second row of spikes to fall. There we go. You can get to the other side. Here there's a little tablet that gives hints for the player. So here it talks about Viking ships. As you can see in the distance, there is a ship. Little platforming section here. You have a little moving platform that comes along. These platforms fall, so you have to time it for when the platform arrives. Jump onto this, and then your jump is reset. Come here, and you'll notice the platforms are actually falling down. And then respawn. Sit here, you come over here, you realize there's 3 runes, and there are 3 ships in the background. Now it has to do with the first hint about light. One of these is dimmed out, the lights compared to the other ships. And that is the corresponding rune that you need in the glyph. Alright, so once you're done with that, you can just go back here. And once you do reach there, the hint will change once you adjust it in the glyph runes area. So you hover the mouse over the rune that you want to change, and then you press the up arrow key to shift it. And then that changes the glyph. So once you have the rune that you want, you just exit the combo menu, and then you come back here. And you notice the hint changes, and it has to do with the orb that's moving, and about a pocket of life. So that's the orb there. You actually can't get up there until you find a little something that's hidden behind the lighthouse, and that's the grappling hook. Right, so once you acquire that and leave, it'll disappear, and so will the text. And now you can throw a sort of like fishing hook grappling thing, which is a bit hard to hit. I did increase the collider quite a bit, the radius of it, so it's easier to hit. There you go. Now you actually have to time it properly, otherwise you won't be able to get to the other side. There you go. And then here you have a little bit of the story, a little bit of lore I mentioned in the documentation, but have the shield. You don't have the axe here for some reason, but not sure why that's happened. But you have the plant, which corresponds to the rune. Right, a little bit of life over here. And then once you get that rune into the glyph, and then come back here, yeah, and it talks about the lighthouse base, and then there's something behind it, and then that's the final rune that you need, right? So once you've hit that rune, that combination, it will stop what you're doing, stop player movement and everything, and then it'll play a little cutscene. And now you can access the underground. You can't interact with the glyphs anymore, so you just exit that. And now, fade screen takes you underneath the ground, underneath the lighthouse, into this section. And this is the anglers. Now, they still are quite a bit difficult, even with the platform, but I do think that the platform did help quite a bit. So you have to like time it when the anglers are not together. Actually, a little trick I've done is that I throw this and then go backwards to gain a bit of speed, but it's still quite hard. So do it like that, like that. There you go. Here, I might have mistimed this. Yeah, I did. And there you go. Now you're here. Now you can't go back, it's blocked off. Once you hit this, brightens up the room, plays a cutscene, and then the maze entrance is gone. The blocking entrance. This is still this little mesh render thing that I just forgot to turn off, but once you come in here, the trigger box, press E, fade screen, and you're back here. So, once you're done with that, you just have to enter the rune, what's it called? The maze. And there is a creature that's roaming here. I have one right now. I could add two, but I don't know if two would be fair or not. It depends, cause like it's based a lot on luck, whether you get to see it or not. Now it usually plays in audio, but I have my let me just turn up my sound. It is a bit loud though. But yeah. So there is a safe spot somewhere. Yeah, I think it's right here. Yeah, for the player. And if I recall correctly, the exit is somewhere here. Yeah, somewhere here. I did actually add a little area as well. Over here to hide something. Like you can see, there's a hole in the ground. Some sort of collectible, but I never got to implement that system. And there's the enemy. I don't know if I can avoid it. Okay. It's gone. So it's usually a bit harder to avoid that thing because you don't know what you're looking for. So don't know it's there, but I've run this this maze quite a bit, so I got a little better with dealing with it. And now, yeah, that's the exit. So that was just the non-build, that was just the editor, so it didn't close there, but I'll close in the build itself. Application.quit. Right, and that's it for the first level. Yeah, that's a gameplay loop. I'll show the second level. Right, and this is the one where the mechanics I feel are a lot smoother. Right, there we go. So jump here, grapple up, there we go. Miss the grapple. There we go. Grapple onto that. Got this, there's signs as well. A nice little area over here. Some water. Double jump. And oh, I don't know what's going on there. I think oh yeah, I set the rotation point. That's fine. It actually looks kind of cool. But I did have a health box before, but I didn't really see a point of it because I didn't add like extra damage. Like these crushers are mainly made to knock you off, so I didn't really see a point in implementing them into the game. So you actually notice you take health damage when you get knocked off. And you shift sprint and you can pass this part. So you can actually press tab to dash while moving. So like if I jump, double jump, dash, I can get over this gap. So also more above the grapple. Technically you don't need it for the first section, but it's just nice to have it. So if I it's a bit hard because the cursor is not. There we go. I'm guessing my mouse is it's a wireless mouse and it's like sliding over the table. I have to like hit it hard sometimes when I'm pulling the camera. But yeah, you just notice that there is a wall here as well. Certain walls are climbable, so you can actually jump onto them and then start climbing them. You can also do a little fast thing where you jump back, jump forward to like gain extra height quickly. So here's a little section that's a bit difficult, but I'll show you. Jump, jump. The what's it called? The grappling and wall climbing reset your double jump and your dash. So what you can do is there's an area behind me. If you'll notice over there, that's climbable wall, and there's an obstacle up here. So what you can end up doing is you wait for this to push, and it's a bit hard this part, but oh, there we go, got it first try. But yeah, now you wait for this crushers to push as well. Jump, double jump, dash, jump, jump, and you're over this area. And this is the rope sliding area. So to just jump here, start sliding on the rope. You can like look at the area around you, and then you just drop down. Yep. That. Here's some more information from the signs. So you can detach yourself from wires by jumping, double jumping, but the wire will be placed on a cooldown. So it also won't work if you do it too late, so you have to do it a bit earlier. So jump, double jump, dash, you're over. And you can see the dash actually icon in the bottom left is reset, and then once you jump off of it, dash is available again. And that is the end of the level. So yeah, there's actually a way to go back if you want something. Checkpoints will reset if you go a bit too far at one point, but you can also press F to change directions for this rope. So that's a handy thing to have. And this is the end game area. So you just go through this and game ends. Again, this is a not a build, so it won't end actually, but it will in the final build. But yeah, that's the gameplay loop for both the levels, how you go about them. There is one more thing just over here. I did actually add another area to like hide something as well, some sort of secret, right? A collectible, for example. So if you go into the wall here and then you after wall climbing you jump and dash onto here, you can actually go to a small place over here and there's a secret area that you can get something from, right? From here. And it's like hidden relatively well, especially like from the player. So it's like kind of hard to see until you're actually up there or you're climbing this this large green wall. But yeah, that's the gameplay mechanics for both the levels.